All right, so we're going to be doing 5 working sets of 5 to 8 reps here. If you have lighter weight, do more reps. If you have heavier weight, do fewer reps. We're going to rest for about 1 minute to 2 minutes in between sets. I've already lost my glass of water, and we're 20 minutes into class. We're going to make sure that we're drinking water. All right. So if you have the ability to increase your weight, you can increase your weight with each set as it's comfortable and as long as your reps stay good. Possibly decreasing your reps if you're going up in weight. All right. So we're going to do our first set here. This is our first working set of between 5 and 8 reps. Planting the heels, hips stay up and shoulder blades are squeezed in together. Starting from the top, inhale on the way down, exhale again at the top. There we go, nice work. Did you get a bench there, Corey?
Sort of. It's a short bench. It's actually my husband's piano bench, but I realized it's like, it's almost perfect. It's a little bit short, so I kind of have to my butt's not on it so that my head can be on it, but it works.
There you go, nice.
Yeah. Using all the household goods.
Totally. Well, and that's, somebody had gifted me a bench, but I just had no place to put it.
Right.
Yeah. And so then I ended up passing it on to the next person on the list. After I had stubbed my toe on it 4 times in a weekend, I was like, this has got to go. All right, we're going to rest just a little bit longer here. I'm going to find my water glass. All right. Time. All right. And when we're ready, we're going to go into our second set. Remember to keep those elbows coming in at about a 45-degree angle. That'll help take a lot of pressure off of your shoulder and your rotator cuff. Breathing. Okay. It's so hard to rest between sets of bench press. I want to just go, but I don't want to fail with weights over my face, you know? Give it just a little bit longer on this rest period. So that was our second working set. We have 3 more here. Decline press is a funny one. Sometimes you feel like you could go like way harder than you can with flat. Maybe do a little bit more weight then. Or maybe it feels a lot harder than flat bench press. And then do less weight or fewer reps. The one that kills me is incline bench press. It gets real, really fast. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to go into our third set. Awesome. It's the end of July, so this is your fair warning that we're going to be switching program focus next week. So we're going to be switching focus to overhead push and pull. So some pull-ups, if you have a pull-up bar, maybe some banded pull-downs and some overhead press.
What is the pull-up alternative if we don't have a pull-up bar?
Some pull-downs. So if you have bands, we can sometimes anchor them high, and if you can, I have like a lying down on your stomach version. All right, we're resting here just a little bit longer before we go into our fourth set. And when you feel ready, we're going to go for this next one. Nice work. All right, we're resting, and then we have just one more set to go. if you're feeling ready, we can go for this last set. If you need a little bit more rest, then take it. Oh, nice work. Nice work. So Ian's just finishing up his last set there. If you're already done, we can start getting our stuff together for our next circuit. My husband heard that I left the bands in the car and he went and got them for me. So nice.
Aww.
So I'm going to do this whole circuit with a band because I can change where I'm holding the band for different resistance. You can do this with a pair of dumbbells, a barbell, anything really. But we're going to be doing 8 reps of everything here. Did Ian finish there? Okay. So this next circuit, we're going to be doing 8 kneeling get-ups. So starting on both knees, you're stepping up into a quarter squat and back down. That's 1. So we're doing 8 up and 8 down. We're then going to grab our band, dumbbells, barbell, whatever it is we're using. For a pull complex, we are going to do 8 bent over rows. You're in a hinged position, butt back and chest up. So in a flat back here, we're not arching or rounding. Going for as flat as possible. And you're going to pull that weight in towards your waist like you're pulling on heavy pants. Shoulder blades come together at the top and then release at the bottom. We then have 8 upright rows. Starting with your hands in front of the thighs, you're leading with the elbows. It doesn't matter how high you get your hands, like your hands could stop right at your ribs, but you just want to keep the elbows higher. So going for 8, and then we have 8 curls. You could do dumbbell curls, band curls. And we're going to do this 4 times through. So we're going to start with our kneeling get-ups. Does anybody have questions or modifications needed?
Do we alternate sides for kneeling get-ups or all one side first?
Alternate sides up and down, but every up and down counts as 1 rep. All right. There you go. Work. So after 8 reps there, we have our 8 bent over row. And 8 upright row. And 8 curls. Work. And we're resting, breathing. Just gonna take a short rest period here, about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then we're gonna do it again. It's funny, I thought that my legs were pretty recovered from last week. What do you think I still feel last week? Whew. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to come back to our get-ups. And then bent over row, feet hip width apart. If you find that you're starting to tip up here, think about putting your weight in your toes. And then 8 upright rows. And 8 curls. All right, nice work. So it was 2 sets. We just have 2 to go here. And when you feel ready, we're going to start this 3rd set, starting with your kneeling get-ups. Right, and bend rope. Do that upright row, you have your curl. These bands are real snappy in the curls. All right, we have 1 more set here. So just a short rest. All right, and when you're ready, I'm going to do this 4th set. Right, last set of rows. Upright row. Remember to lead with those elbows. And curls. All right, nice work. So we're going to finish up here with this superset. We are going to do a few rounds of kettlebell swings. We're going to do 10 swings, and then we're going to do 1 Turkish get up on each side. Just 1 per side. And then you're going to rest for a couple seconds, and then you're going to do it again. We're probably going to do this 4 times. So for our swings, using either a kettlebell, a gallon water jug, or you can use a dumbbell, holding it by its end. With the dumbbell, you're still starting out in your hinge position, pulling it under, snapping it up. We're going to do 10 reps there. The kettlebell, it's out in front. When you pull that under, it's like you're trying to hit yourself in the butt with it. As you come up, exhale as you press the hips forward and pull the shoulders back. 10 reps. And for your Turkish get up, you don't have to use weight. If you feel really confident and strong in the get up, then use weight. If not, grab something to balance on your hand. Use your phone. I have a notebook here. Wait, it's got pens in it. There we go. So lying on your back, you're going to extend one arm straight up and pull that same foot in, pulling that heel towards your butt. Your other hand and leg are out at a slight angle. Turn it around for you. All right. The hand that's flat on the ground, you're going to keep that rooted in the ground there. And we're going to press up onto the elbow, keeping that arm straight up overhead, and then onto the hand. We're going to, keeping that hand planted, you're popping your hips up, swinging that leg under, coming to half kneeling, pressing to standing, and then reversing it. Coming to half kneeling, so that hand is on your thigh, you're going to slide it out to the side, swinging that leg through, hips down, down onto the elbow, and down onto your back, and then you're going to switch sides. It's going to be fine. You might even like it. All right. So we're going to start with our 10 swings. And then 1 Turkish get up on each side. Whew. Nice work. We are resting and breathing. That was one. That's not so bad, right? 1 Turkish get up is so much better than more than 1. Right, we're going to rest briefly, and then we're going to do it again. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to come back into our swings, 10 swings. And one get up on either side. Nice work. So that was our second set. I know that personally my Turkish get-ups were a little bit sloppy there, so I'm going to rest a little bit longer before I do this next round. All right. Setting up for this third set. When you're ready, starting with your 10 swings. Nice. All right. So that was our third set. We just have one more set here. We're just going to rest for a minute or two. My third set felt a whole lot better after resting just like 30 seconds longer. Resting and breathing. All right. So we're going to set up for this fourth and final set. When you're ready, starting your 10 swings. Really concentrating on that form for these last get-ups. There we go. Nice work.